The most enduring American hero of the last century is someone who lived half his life in disguise, and the other half as the world's most recognizable man. He is not Jack Kennedy or Jolton Joe DiMaggio, Batman or Jerry Seinfeld, although all of them were inspired by him. It was on his muscle-bound back that the iconic comic book took flight, and the very idea of the superhero was born. He appeared on more radio broadcasts than Ellery Queen and in more movies than Marlon Brando, who once pretended to be his father. He helped give America the backbone to wage war against the Nazis, the Great Depression, and the Red Menace. He remains an intimate to kids from Boston to Belgrade, and has adult devotees who, like Talmudic scholars, parse his every utterance. And he has done it all with an innocence and confidence that allowed him to appear publicly wearing underpants over full-body tights, and to assume an alter ego who kept pursuing the prettiest girl in town, even though he seldom got her. The most enduring American hero is an alien from outer space, who, once he reached Earth, traded in his foreign-sounding name Kal-El for a singularly American handle: Superman. Ah, you say, the Man of Steel. I know him. But do you really? Do you know the wrenching story of his birth and nurturing at the hands of a parade of young creators yearning for their own absent fathers? The first was the youngest child of Lithuanian immigrants who was devastated when his dad died during a robbery. While there was no bringing back his father and role model, Jerry Siegel did bring to life a hero able not just to run fast and jump high, but, as we see early on, to fend off a robber. Who would publish this fanciful tale? How about Jack Leibowitz, a hard-headed comic book entrepreneur whose own dad had died just after he was born, and who needed a champion? Whitney Ellsworth, the man who wrote, edited, and produced nearly all the episodes of the 1950s TV show that introduced many baby boomers to this costumed hero, was just 14 when he lost his 45-year-old father to a heart attack. George Reeves, TV's original Clark Kent and Superman, didn't even know who his real father was until he was in his 20s. Who better to create the ultimate childhood fantasy figure than men whose childhoods had been stolen from them? Not just Superman, but his rivals, too, were more than they seemed, and more than just fantasy. Many of them were real-world menaces, which made the Superman stories timely and authentic. Superman stood up to Hitler and Stalin before America did. The Metropolis Marvel used his radio broadcast to expose the savagery of the Ku Klux Klan, and in his comic books he upended slumlords and wife-beaters. Lex Luthor, Superman's most persistent foe, likely came from Jerry Siegel's boyhood. The day after Jerry's father died, his hometown newspaper published a letter denouncing the kind of vigilante justice that would become Superman's early signature. The letter writer? A.L. Luthor. The superhero never revealed how he voted, but during the Great Depression he was a New Dealer hell-bent on truth and justice, and during the Reagan Revolution he was a patriot trumpeting the American way. His sex life underwent an even more drastic about-face, from celibate to satisfied husband. There is one more thing that even his most fervent fans may not know about the Man of Steel. He is Jewish.